Deacon John tells Clark about how God called him to service of the church.
Good morning. Welcome to CS1. I am your host, Clark Burton, and I am here with Deacon John Malucci. And this is What's It All About? Deacon, you were a police officer and a former businessman. How did that lead you into becoming a deacon today? How did that make you into a deacon? What's that all about?
Interesting question, Clark. Thank you. Well, it starts with ordination into the ordained life, into the clerical life in the Catholic Church. And everyone is called to be holy. But you don't have the right to be ordained. Okay? Just because you want to be ordained doesn't mean you have the right to be ordained. The Gospel of John was very, very clear. Okay? Jesus said, "You did not choose me, I chose you." So the good Lord, for some reason, I'm still trying to figure it out, chose me to be ordained. And the way it happens is it's usually not kind of a straightforward thing. Okay, yes, I was a police officer for 24 years. I was in business for myself for 10 years. But while I was in business, I had contact with a couple of people, and I was very active in my parish. My pastor at the time was Jim Healy, Father Jim Healy, very nice man. And he kind of reminded me of my Uncle Vinny, who was my godfather. He really did. And he always asked me to do things for him. And then one day, I'll never forget, he goes, "John, come and sit down in my office." I said, "Sure, Father, no problem." He goes, "Fill this out for me." Well, I filled it out for him. He goes, "Okay, I'll see you next week." Okay. Next week I come back, goes, "Oh, John, I need you to fill this out with your wife." I said, "Okay." I filled it out. I figured it was some kind of waiver or something for doing something in the parish. I filled it out and handed it back to him. A week later, he goes, "Okay, I need you to fill this out for me." And I looked at the top, said, "Application to the diaconate." I said, "Father, you got the wrong guy." He goes, "No, John, I got the right guy." And it's actually Father Healy who asked me to help him and apply to the program to become a deacon. And I did. And 7 years later, I was ordained.
Wow.
So it's never you choosing God. God chooses you.
Wow. That's a very impactful message for everyone thinking that the job isn't for them, that it is for you. You are all chosen.
And God has a job for everybody. You, me, and everybody.
And everyone. Any kind words you'd like to say to the audience?
Yes. Have a good day.
Thanks, Deacon John and Clark. Let's get into the news. The annual SALT, Spelman Adventure Leadership Training trip in Blairstown, New Jersey, brings together Spelman seniors selected by their coaches and teachers as leaders of their class. Through activities such as ziplining, tree climbing, and night hikes, these students develop communication, collaboration, and problem-solving skills, exemplifying the leadership and character that define Cardinal Spellman High School. Last year, we had the pleasure of welcoming 12 students and 3 teachers from St. Joseph RC School and the Sixth Form Center in Wales to Cardinal Spellman. During their visit, they meet with our students, faculty, and staff, experiencing firsthand what a day in the life of Spellman student is like. It was a wonderful opportunity to connect, exchange ideas, and build lasting relationships. This year, the exchange has come full circle. 2 of our faculty members, Ms. Franco and Mrs. Peterzak, visited our friends in Wales. They were warmly welcomed at St. Joseph's in Port Talbot and Corpus Christi in Cardiff, where they observed lessons, joined tours, and gained valuable insight into the school's visions and practices. We hope to have one of the teachers join us here in the studio to relay her experiences in the future episode. Cardinal Spellman High School recently hosted an engaging assembly on artificial intelligence, featuring Dr. Stephen D'Agostino, Senior Director for Online Programs at Fordham University. The assembly gave the students a chance to hear from Dr. D'Agostino, who shared how artificial intelligence can be used thoughtfully in education. The visit was especially meaningful for Spellman juniors Gabriel Torres and Alejandra Diaz, who know Dr. D'Agostino through the Fordham University STEP program, which focuses on STEM courses and the college process. Both students have participated in the program since middle school and have had the opportunity to learn from Dr. D'Agostino each year. A new segment we are introducing this week is our Question of the Week. We ask Spellman students deep, engaging questions. This week, what flavor donut is Spellman?
Hello everyone, my name is Angelina and I'm here with the question of the day. Can you say your name?
Malena Amador,
What year are you in?
senior.
Okay, so the question of the day is, you know how Spelman is a square donut? What flavor donut would it be?
I think it would be strawberry with rainbow sprinkles because there's a lot of diversity. Spelman has a little bit of everything, and yeah.
Could you list like in what way is it diverse?
Well, we have people from a bunch of countries. I know my girl Gabby. She's a freshman. She came from Lithuania, so that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your input.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm here with the polar plunge bear. So you know how Spelman is a square donut? What if it was like an edible donut? What flavor donut would it be? It takes a lot of thinking. You don't know?
You don't have any idea? Do you eat donuts?
I guess it's inconclusive. So hello everyone, did you guys like lunch?
Yes.
Okay, so as you know, you're here for the question of the day. So could you guys introduce yourself first?
I'm Aiden.
What year?
10.
I'm Sophia in 10th grade.
I'm Genesis, sophomore.
Heaven Lynn, 10th grade.
Okay, so the question of the day is, you know how Spelman is a square donut?
Yeah.
So if it was an edible donut, what flavor donut would it be?
Strawberry with sprinkles.
Could you say that again?
Strawberry with sprinkles.
Why?
I don't know. It's just, just
gives off the vibe?
Yeah.
What? Okay, does anyone else have any other opinion?
Vanilla with sprinkles.
Why?
Because, since the school's like white,
Yeah.
kind of, it gives out the white vibe.
What about the sprinkles?
The sprinkles, like all the red sprinkles is the red and the white colors,
Okay. Do you guys have any other things?
No, I agree.
You agree? Okay, thank you for your input. Thank you. I'm actually here with one of our news anchors. Could you say your name?
Hello, my name is Archer. I am the second anchor along with Dana, who is number 1.
Okay, so the question of the day is, you know how Spelman is a square donut?
Yeah.
What flavor donut would it be?
I remember I had this conversation with Drew before. Listen, I would say red velvet, mainly because of the colors, but in terms of flavor, maybe just like a generic Boston cream, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Boston cream. It's my favorite donut, and honestly, since I've been here for 4 years, and I know that my way around the place, and I know at least most of the staff, I don't know, the school's really good, so yeah, I would say it's a Boston cream. It looks like red velvet, but it tastes like a Boston cream.
Oh, that's a really interesting take. I think that's the best one we've had so far. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Could you state your name and year?
I'm Kaizen, and I'm in my junior year.
Okay. So, the question of the day is, you know how Spelman is a square donut? What flavor donut would it be?
I'd say probably a strawberry frosting, because that's the best donut.
Can you say that again?
Strawberry donut, because that's the best donut flavor.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think
Hernandez
because
is here
Spelman's
with
a
a look at
school,
it.
it deserves the best donut flavor? Okay, thank you for your input.
What's going on here?
Okay, could you guys state your name and year?
Do realize Halloween is
Emily
next week,
and
right?
I am a freshman.
My name's Teray, and I'm a freshman.
My name's Haley, and I'm a freshman.
Okay, so the question of the day is, you know how Spelman is a square
Ethan
donut,
Hernandez
right?
is here with a look at
So
it.
if it was an edible donut, what flavor would it be?
Well, I think that it would be like a nice glazed
Do realize
jelly-filled
Halloween is
donut.
next week, right?
It would just taste good. I
That's
love
why we're all
jelly-filled
dressed up. I mean,
donuts.
Ethan is dressed up
So,
too.
why would you think it's a jelly-filled donut?
Yes!
Overall, the
Well,
color
what else are the costumes for?
and it has a lot of unique features. So
All right,
that's
you know
the
what?
jelly
Shoot.
part,
Get out of here.
kind of. And yeah.
Okay, what about you guys?
I'll just say a regular glazed donut, because it's the most common flavor of everything. So yeah.
It just ends up all at the same together. Yeah.
So, could I have more detail on why you think it's just a plain old glazed donut?
Because if you add some jelly in it, it'll be much better, because it adds way more flavor. So yeah.
Yeah, and there's like also with them like jelly, it's like it's all unique flavors, and it's Spelman's very unique and has like different opportunities for people.
Like the 50 clubs, it's a lot, so it's like it's unique, kind of.
Okay, thank you so much for your input.
You're welcome.
Our sports analyst, Ara, has a look at the fall season of Spelman sports.
Good morning, Pilots. After a rough start to their season, our football Pilots won back-to-back games against St. Dom's and Nazareth. The win against St. Dom's happened at our own homecoming event and helped spur the team on their victory against Nazareth. Sadly, the team took another hit against St. John's the Baptist in a 63-12 defeat. After a bye week, the Pilots are back on the field this Saturday in an away game against St. Francis Prep. Our girls soccer team continues to struggle with recent defeats against St. Vincent Ferrer and Notre Dame. The boys are also having a rough time with a loss to St. Joseph by the Sea and a tie with Mount St. Michael. The girls volleyball team continues to be the vanguards of Spelman with impressive wins, having one setback this season with a 3-1 set loss to Preston. That's it for now. Next time we'll wrap up the fall season of Pilots sports action. Back to you, Dana and Archer.
Thanks, Ara. We'll be right back.
Did you see what everyone's saying about Jekka? The photo she posted? Disaster. The group chat's going off. You definitely gotta drop a meme in there. We're making it a whole thread.
Man, I don't know. Feels kind of harsh.
Come on, it's just a joke. She shouldn't have posted the pic if she didn't want to feel the heat.
Have you ever just been one tap away from joining in on something cool? It's easy to laugh along or stay silent, but every like, share, or meme adds fuel to the fire. When you pile on, you're not just following the crowd, you're helping someone feel small, alone, and targeted.
If I wouldn't say it to her face, I'm not posting it behind her back.
Whatever. Your feed, your loss.
Or maybe her dignity, her win.
It takes strength not to join in on the pylon, and that's one.
Ethan Hernandez is here with a look at... Odin, we're recording.
Archer, what's going on here?
Odin, you do realize Halloween is next week, right?
Yeah?
That's why we're all dressed up. I mean, Ethan is dressed up too.
Wait, today's a Halloween show?
Yes! What else are the costumes for?
It was just so late in the morning, I forgot.
Alright, you know what? Shoot. Get out of here.
Wait, why are those glasses? Why are you wearing my glasses?
Doesn't matter. Go, shoot! Anyways, Ethan Hernandez is here with a look at the weather for the final week of October. How's it all look, Ethan?
Yeah, Odin, did you get the memo? It's Halloween, just like Archer said. You take the red pill, you stay in that roguish outfit. Or you take the blue pill, and you get in a Halloween costume. Which one?
Yeah, I got a job I need to do, so I'll just stick with the red pill for now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good morning, pilots. We're heading into the final full week of October with some classic fall weather patterns. Starting with today, we're looking at a mix of clouds and sun. High temperatures will reach 59 degrees with an overnight low of 47. There's only a 7% chance of precipitation, so we should stay dry throughout the day. This nice weather is courtesy of a high-pressure system positioned over the Great Lakes region, giving us stable conditions and light winds from the west. Saturday continues the pleasant pattern, with partly sunny skies, a high of 58 degrees and a low of 48. Again, precipitation chances will remain very low at just 2%. Perfect weather for any weekend activities or outdoor plans you might have. That high-pressure system is still our friend, keeping us comfortable and dry. Now, Sunday is where things start to shift. We'll see increasing cloudiness throughout the day with temperatures reaching 58 degrees and a low of 50. Notice those temperatures staying steady? Rain chances increase to 25% as a high-pressure system begins to weaken and move eastwards. This allows a low-pressure system approaching from the Midwest to start influencing our weather. Monday's the day to keep your umbrella handy. We're expecting clouds with afternoon rain, highs around 59 degrees and a low of 46. The chance of rain jumps at 75%. This is when that low pressure system I mentioned will pass through our area, bringing widespread showers. The rain should be steady during the afternoon and early evening hours, with improving conditions later Monday night as the system moves offshore into the Atlantic. Now, I know what many of you are thinking about. Halloween is coming up on Friday, October 31st. So, let me give you an early look at what trick-or-treating can expect. Current forecasts suggest Halloween will see a high around 61 degrees with a low of 47. That's actually pretty good. You'll want to layer up. Think costumes with jackets or sweatshirts underneath. Kinda like mine. The good news, current long-range models suggest mostly dry conditions, so your costume shouldn't get rained on. However, it will be cool, so parents make sure those little ghosts and goblins are dressed warmly. Why the cool temperature? Well, we're seeing the influence of a developing La Nina phase in the Pacific Ocean, which typically brings cooler, more variable weather to the Northeast during late October and early November. This pattern is what's giving us those ups and down temperature swings and the occasional rainy days. So to recap, pilots, we got a beautiful Friday and Saturday ahead, increasing clouds Sunday, wet weather Monday, and then we're looking at pretty good conditions for Halloween next week. Just remember to dress warmly for trick-or-treating. Stay dry on Monday, enjoy this fall weather, and go pilots. Back to you, Dana and Archer.
Thanks, Ethan. And that's it for this week's morning flight. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page so that you are alerted when new episodes premiere on Friday mornings at 8 a.m. Plus, keep up with all the sporting events here at Spelman. You don't want to miss it. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode of Morning Flight. Until then, I'm Archer Ross Fly high, pilots.